Hola chicos, sean bienvenidos de vuelta al episodio de Genshin Impact de la semana de... Lamento mucho que el episodio no ha salido el lunes como lo programamos usualmente, no más que pues, estuve muy ocupado, así que los invito a que le den like de todos modos, que disfruten del episodio, disfruten de lo que estamos viendo porque las cosas se ponen aún más interesantes. No sé si recuerdan que la vez pasada terminamos de matar lo que vendría, bueno, no matarnos, sino que terminamos de derrotar lo que vendría siendo Stormterror. El dragón de viento, mejor dicho, la deidad de viento que estaba atormentando a toda la gente en Lienwan. No sé cómo se llama el lugar, lo pero llegamos nosotros a hacer lo nuestro, salvar aquí a la gente. Somos los forasteros que por una extraña razón terminan involucrados en todo un pleito de un lugar nuevo. Pero bueno, en resumen, venimos para acá porque tenemos una comida que hacer con Amber.
Here we go.
Por lo que tengo entendido.
This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt. What?
Es que ya lo derrotamos.
The Stormterror threat is resolved?
Sí.
I missed the acting clanmaster's speech?
Sí.
Stormterror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Ay, no iban a poder hacer nada todos ustedes, déjame te digo. Apenas si la logré yo. Honestamente, apenas si la logré yo. O sea, recordemos el desastre que se hizo. Como casi, bueno, literalmente se nos murió varias personas ahí. Pero ¿cuánta gente estaba dispuesta a dar su vida?
Long live the heroes. Thank
Y
you.
parece que nos conocen.
It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Stormterror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed.
Oh, qué típico, típico. El vino tiene que ser
I
lo primero.
cannot imagine a world without wine.
No, sí, o sea, un
I
mundo sin
hope they
vino
get the
sería
trade
muy
routes back up and running
desfinado
soon.
para las demás personas. Pato. Ok, continuemos aquí. A ver, ¿quién más? Hey, la hermana Grace. Hola.
So Stormterror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Y esos son los problemas. No se pasa de lanza. Oh, mira quién es aquí, el pirata.
Definitely be something that catches your eye.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Sí.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Lo siento, ¿te conozco?
It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
No, ¿qué se está tramando?
Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls?
Sí, de hecho tiene mucha razón porque cuando terminamos el stream el video pasado, no sé si recuerdan que de repente los hilly churls habían atacado la ciudad. Bueno,
to get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited and watched for their next move.
Okay.
Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Stormterror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course.
Amber.
And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Toda organización tiene que tener un líder, Paimon.
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the Prince. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Bye, pirata.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
También quiero comida, quiero comida, quiero comida, yo quiero comida. ¿Qué quieres hablar, chiquita?
So, now the Stormterror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
Después de una agradable comida. Ahí está.
That was good.
Paimon, ¿no te sientas alguna vez?
Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Me mandaron que fue lo que le pasó a la lira sagrada. Se rompió. No me culpen, yo hice lo mejor que pude para salvarla. No me culpa que fuera tan frágil. Y pequeña. Así como la canción. Tan frágil. No. Ya no recuerdo cómo iba la canción. Realmente ya no recuerdo cómo iba la canción. Oh, Dios. Pero bueno, llegando aquí a la catedral, corriendo por la vida, como que si nada hubiera pasado. Venti desapareció, la gente está en calma. Nadie sabe que estuve a punto de matar a Stormterror y convertirlo en un dubalín de chocolate. Bueno, creo que sería un dubalín de menta. No estoy muy seguro. Pero en fin, chicos, cuéntenme cómo se les ha hecho el juego hasta el momento. Y aquellas personas que no lo pueden jugar, ¿cómo se les ha hecho ver el video con nosotros? Díganme, estamos aquí para todo esto, para que se puedan venir, hablar, divertirse. Lo hago más que nada para poder compartir la experiencia con ustedes y todavía que puedan disfrutar de la grandiosa historia que tiene Genshin Impact, tanto para aquellos que juegan apresurados, para aquellos que no pueden jugar y aquellos que juegan sin poner atención, porque hay mucha gente que juega sin poner atención y conozco muchos de ellos. Y por cierto, un gran saludo a Carlos que está por ahí viéndonos, carnal. Un abrazo, mi güey, te extraño. No homo. La pequeña Bárbara. Hola, Bárbara.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre to Hamel.
May the Animo Archon protect you.
Y te proteja de vuelta.
I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master. But I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the holy lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's just...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
¿Por qué no solamente le dices que tú eres Barbatos y ya?
How could this holy lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
Oh.
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the holy lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
Bueno, mínimo hubo honestidad en ello, ¿eh? Yo hubiera hecho lo mismo. No intentar arreglarlo por completo, pero sí hacer lo mejor que pudiera para que Bárbara no se sintiera mal por una lira. Pero es que, oye, ¿por qué no le dices que tú eres el gran dios Barbatos? No tiene nada de malo, digo, bueno, sí tiene algo de malo, porque si ella conoce a su dios, se va a desmayar y se va a hacer un desastre, pero fuera de eso no creo que sea tanto... No, ¿sabes qué? Sí, mejor mantengámoslo en secreto. Venti, no digas nada. Lástima que no pudimos conseguir a Venti, porque mañana, el día de mañana, mejor dicho martes, que el día que se sube este video, van a poner un banner nuevo de un personaje nuevo. Nosotros vamos a juntar las gemas para luego poder subir el video, ¿ok? De cómo nos fue. Ahí fue. Paimon se congeló por completo por lo que vi.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
Qué valor el atacar aquí.
Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis, huh? Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Y sigue rimando, y sigue rimando.
Venti!
¡Hablaste, güey!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
¿Dónde diablos está Jack? Oh. Ah, Simón, pon música relajante mientras nosotros estamos noqueados en el piso. O sea, Simón.
What a very night. You're awake.
Ahí le voy.
I wouldn't say he's all right, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
¿Me estás hablando en voz baja o me estás diciendo todo obviamente? Gracias, Bárbara. Ahorita vuelvo, cariño. Tengo que ir a ver si Venti está bien. Obviamente no va a estar como que decepcionado por lo que acaba de suceder. Y ni modo que hablemos de Jean, Juana, se llama Juana. Ella ha de estar como que enojada también por lo que acaba de suceder. Digo, ¿cómo es posible que ni siquiera vio lo que estaba sucediendo? Ella salió, bueno, realmente no salió atrás de nosotros, pero ella debió haber salido atrás de nosotros como originalmente se tenía pensado. No sé cuál fue su idea en dejar a dos chamacos correr por una iglesia. Sí, soy el caballero honorario temporal, pero dejarme correr a mí solo con un dios en una ciudad donde hay unos traidores no es una muy buena idea, que digamos. A mi punto de vista. No sé qué opinan ustedes, honestamente. Pero eso es lo que yo opino. Solamente una persona loca se le ocurre hacer eso. Se nos recarga la energía. Ay, no, loco. ¡Ah, qué la tiznada contigo! ¿Quién ocupa un puente cuando puedes planear con estilo, diría el joven Buzz Lightyear? Bueno, pero continuando aquí por la historia de... Realmente se me hace que ahora sí iniciamos con lo bueno, digo. Terminamos con lo que vendría siendo el prólogo, ahora sí ya creo que iniciamos lo que vendría siendo los capítulos buenos. Ya prácticamente los tutoriales se acabaron. Y ahora sí es donde nosotros ponemos todo lo que nos enseñó, todo lo que practicamos en esos tutoriales a prueba y sabremos si valió la pena o moriremos en el camino. Pero de que vamos a morir, vamos a morir. Eso es 100% seguro de ello. Pero cómo moriremos, quién sabe. Digo, ya me mató la gravedad silenciosa de un elevador. Salí volando por una cosa invisible que me atacó. Entre muchas cosas más que me han pasado y ustedes se han percatado de ello. O se han reído o se han reído. Y mira que está Venti. Venti, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Para que te van a dar. Listo. Y amigo, no tienes que poner triste, sé lo que nos pasó. No estuvo triste, pero no tienes que ponerte triste.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
No sé.
So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret.
Ordinary people, mate.
As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. Known? It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
¿Cuál volando? Te congelaron, loca.
Her name is Senora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to.
Órale.
The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, he only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander.
Solamente tomé ese
Just use
apodo
it gratefully.
usado.
Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion wine. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time.
Okay, en ese caso tenemos un gran
If you want to
viaje.
chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Mira, bueno, ritmos de que me les digo, Ya acabamos con el prólogo 3, interesante. Ahora sí iniciamos capítulo 1, acto 1. Ay, rango 23. Ay, qué latiznada. Bueno, la suerte es que tenemos misiones que hacer aquí. Se van a preguntar qué está sucediendo de los que tantas misiones. Lo verán. Lo verán. Vamos a avanzarle una misión secundaria aquí. Como que secundaria principal, no sabría decir si es secundario o no. Para que no termine tan corto el episodio, porque sí, esto sería muy corto. A ver, vamos para acá con el héroe oscuro. Creo que vamos a ir con lo que estaría haciendo. ¿Cómo se llama este loco? El tipo de fuego. El que parece como Sasuke, pero no es Sasuke. El que parece Zuko, pero no es Zuko, porque parece que ese sí se preocupa por su gente. Aunque Zuko también se preocupa por su gente, pero no es tan Zuko al inicio de Avatar. No recuerdo cómo se llama este loco. Bueno, el comandante, el enamorado de Jian. Yo imagino que es el enamorado, porque parece como enamorado a los dos. Es subir. Hey. Ahí está. Y otra carga elemental. Ya ven, chicos, que se carga y carga y carga. Es algo normal de los juegos. Pero vamos a hacer... Ok. Hasta el momento, chicos, una pregunta para ustedes. ¿Quién es su waifu de lo que vendría siendo Genshin Impact? Yo creo que para mí, por el momento, creo que sería entre Amber, Jan o Bárbara. Ando entre esas todavía. No, me falta ver muchísimas cosas, ¿no? Pero veamos qué sucede.
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh?
Claro que sí, Charles.
I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it?
Tal vez sí,
If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for... It's the tale of... the Dark Knight Hero.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening?
Ay, esta niña.
Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I doubt anyone knows but him.
¿Le gusta ser Batman?
Maybe he enjoys being a man of mystery.
No, es Batman.
After all, it's a good way to get the ladies' attention. Any guy in the tavern could tell you that. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Mucha suerte, señor.
Dark Knight Hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend, but just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
Can't give up.
What would you
like? Even if you are a close friend.
No me importa lo que hagas, José Seis Dedos, pero yo voy en camino a descubrir quién es este enmascarado de la noche que aparece en Mondstadt. Por alguna extraña razón, a deshacerse de los villanos o maleantes y crear justicia, tal vez porque sus padres fueron asesinados en la taberna de niño pequeño. O se comieron su vino, o mejor dicho, se tomaron su vino de Natalia. Una de esas dos, digo. En estos tiempos, ¿qué podría ser en sí la verdadera razón por la que se convierte en un maleante? Bueno, mejor dicho, un justiciero. Las cosas son raras. La gente es rara. ¿Qué más les puedo decir? Es rara las cosas, digo. Convertirte en un héroe solamente porque mataron a tus padres. Ya es mucho raro. Tenemos algo que ritmo. Se me trabó. Nice. Tenemos nuevos. Perfecto. ¿Tú qué, joven? Despídete, queda mucho por hacer. ¿Qué pasa? Como seguramente sabrás, enfrentamos ataques continuos de grupos de monstruos durante todo el incidente de Stormterror. Aunque el incidente ya esté resuelto y logramos ahuyentar a los monstruos con éxito, ellos erigieron un número considerable de barricadas en las afueras mientras estaban en la ciudad. Así que, aunque logremos repeler a los monstruos, las barricadas no desaparecen por sí solas. No podemos dejarlas aquí indefinidamente, especialmente ahora que estamos regresando a la normalidad. Desafortunadamente, los caballeros tenemos poco personal y simplemente no hay nadie que pueda asumir esa tarea. Como nuestro caballero honorario nos ayudará a las escenas de las barricadas, háganos como un verdadero miembro de los caballeros de Fabiones. Caballero honorario, tienes mi gratitud. Pero no tienes la mía, güey. ¿Y con qué podría hablar? I will make you better.
You want to find out about the Dark Knight Hero?
Sí.
Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight Hero.
Pues como lo pensé.
I'm joking. Don't take everything so seriously. Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
¿Qué es, chica, que le gusta ligar?
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No, I just mean he must be seriously rich.
Why is that?
Esa es una gran referencia a Bruce Wayne.
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it?
Entonces solo querrías hacer alarde de tu riqueza.
No, it's nothing like that. I just have too much time on my hands these days.
¿Y qué culpa tengo
Same
yo?
difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They must know something.
A ver, guardia.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
Quiero que me digas.
You want to know about him?
Sí.
In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own 2 eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to. So, just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me start from the beginning. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out.
Me suena como
I
que
saw a
eres tú.
gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good. So I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed to be a guard.
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living nightmare.
Wow.
Guess what I did next?
Lo que pareciste tu acompañante.
I would probably have just gotten in the way as far as the Dark Knight hero is concerned. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius' residence. Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is exactly the kind of person you'd find in the Knights of Favonius. But it seems I was wrong. I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having left the building.
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Favonius after all?
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would someone like that not want to join the
¿Le
Knights?
gusta regir por sus propios regímenes?
I'm sure they would
Normas,
warmly
sus
welcome
propias
someone
reglas.
of his abilities.
So, the point you're trying to make is you don't know who the Dark Knight hero is either?
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people. Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time he rescued her.
Ok. Pero no está la chica.
What's wrong with me? Why can't I get him out of my
¿Dónde
mind?
está la chica?
Hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight hero.
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on. How did you know who I was talking about? Is it that obvious? Oh no.
Lamento, pero sí.
What am I going to do if Master D-Luke ever finds out?
¿Mm?
Huh? What's D-Luke got to do with this?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think D-Luke was the one for me. But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark
Hay
Knight
algo que
hero,
no me cuadra aquí. Se me hace que es el señor
I just
Diluc.
don't know anymore.
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight hero? For real? What's he like?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. But I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar. Perhaps it was fate? You
No, yo
know,
creo que es Diluc.
when you meet someone and it feels like you've known them your whole life.
Okay then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights.
Es Diluc.
But we already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see for ourselves.
Es
Let's take a
Diluc.
look around the city at nighttime. It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
Por 10ª vez es Diluc. Pero no, mándenme como loco, ¿verdad?
The Dark Knight hero is Master Diluc?
Tiene estilo. Tiene estilo, se lo voy a dar. Tiene estilo.
After managing to steer clear of the guards' patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
No,
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight hero of Mondstadt. We solved it. Now then, Mr. Dark Knight hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. Like, Captain
Pie?
Hi.
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance.
Esos tipos están por todos lados, por lo que estoy viendo. Se roban
Considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions, their persistence is unusual. I assume so, unless you're aware of any other Dark Knight heroes around the Knights are, for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over.
Es que, parece que algo pasó entre ustedes.
What's past is past. I would prefer not to discuss it. Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in return.
Oh? What is it, Master Diluc? Your wish is our command!
You must keep my identity a secret. Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
Saya. Digo, okay. Enemigos?
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble dealing with them. I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. I shall have to let you take care of them. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Preocupes, mi buen, yo me encargo. ¿Cómo me encargo? No sé, pero yo me encargo.
Hey!
Y tengo que callar a Paimon porque Paimon es la que más habla. Y la que más revela los secretos.
Windblade! Disappear!
Mira nomás, solitito. Ay, ahí más. ¿Quién dice que no se puede? Dale, Xiangdi. Pártales este cero cada uno. Todos ellos. Listo, terminamos. Ya somos secuaces del héroe oscuro.
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. Nothing. Still, unless you're looking for the Dark Knight hero, in which case...
Paimon.
The Dark Knight hero? You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is,
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for your service to this city.
It's nothing. Really, you're too kind.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before you ever arrived here.
Oh,
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind. You don't seem like bad folks. But I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight hero situation in more detail. You know, some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going.
seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
Pero bueno, chicos, aquí la dejamos el día de hoy. Como se pudo ver, pues hubo algún problemilla por ahí. Así que, chicos, pasen la maravilla y nos vemos en la próxima. Chao.